Ever wonder how to establish a strong leadership role with your Belgian Malinois? Well, let's dive into that. Leadership in dog training is absolutely crucial, particularly with breeds like the Belgian Malinois. These dogs are not just your average Fido. They're incredibly intelligent, brimming with energy, and have a strong desire to work. This dynamism requires a strong leader to guide them, someone who can channel their energy and intelligence into positive behaviors. Let's take a trip down memory lane. There was a time when I was training a Belgian Malinois named Max. Max was smart and full of life, but without clear leadership, he became confused and slightly chaotic. His energy, instead of being directed towards learning new tricks or commands, was scattered all over the place, leading to a challenging training session. So, you see, leadership is not about dominating your dog. It's about guiding them and setting boundaries. But how do you establish this leadership role, you might ask? Well, the answer lies in building trust and respect with your furry friend. This isn't about being a dictator, but rather being a guide and a mentor to your dog. Imagine you're at a crossroads in a foreign city with no map or GPS. Who would you trust to guide you? Someone who is loud and aggressive, or someone who is calm, confident, and consistent? Your dog feels the same way. They're in a world they don't fully understand, and they're looking to you for guidance. Building trust and respect is like building a house. It starts with a strong foundation of consistency. Dogs thrive on routine and predictability. When your actions and expectations are consistent, your dog will start to understand what you want from them. This consistency will make them feel safe and secure, which is the first step in building trust. Now, let's talk about patience. You've heard the saying, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Well, neither is a trusting relationship with your dog. Training a dog is not a quick fix. It's a journey that you and your dog embark on together. There will be ups and downs, successes and setbacks. But remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. So keep your cool and stay patient. Finally, let's not forget about positive reinforcement. Dogs, like people, respond better to rewards than punishments. When your dog does something good, reward them with a treat, a toy, or even just a good old belly rub. This will encourage them to repeat the behavior. Let me share a personal story. I once trained a Belgian Malinois named Max. He was as stubborn as a mule and as energetic as a tornado. But with consistency, patience, and positive reinforcement, Max transformed from a wild child into a disciplined and loyal companion. It wasn't easy, but it was worth every moment. Remember, respect is a two-way street. If you respect your dog, they will respect you. So let's make a pact to be the best leaders for our dogs. After all, they deserve nothing less. Now let's dive into some practical tips for establishing leadership with your Belgian Malinois. First off, setting rules and boundaries is key. Think of it as setting the stage for a theatrical performance. Your dog is the actor, waiting for cues from the director. That's you. Establishing rules like no jumping on furniture or no pulling on the leash creates a clear structure for your dog to follow. Remember, consistency is key. If you allow your dog to break a rule once, they might think it's okay to do it again. Secondly, provide mental and physical stimulation. Belgian Malinois are high-energy dogs that require a good deal of exercise and mental stimulation. If they don't get this, they could become bored and even destructive. So, take your dog on long walks, play fetch, or even set up an obstacle course in your backyard. For mental stimulation, try puzzles or brain games designed for dogs. Keeping your dog mentally and physically stimulated not only keeps them happy and healthy, but also reinforces your leadership role. Now, on to positive reinforcement. This is a golden rule in dog training. When your dog behaves well, reward them. This could be with a treat, praise, or a favorite toy. Positive reinforcement not only encourages good behavior, but also builds trust and respect between you and your dog. It's like getting a gold star on your homework. It makes you want to do it again, right? Finally, remember that establishing a leadership role is not about dominating your dog. It's about guiding them, teaching them, and building a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. It's about showing them that you're someone they can trust and rely on. Establishing a strong leadership role with your Belgian Malinois is not an overnight process, but with patience, consistency, and respect, you will be able to build a strong bond with your dog. And remember, every dog is unique. What works for one might not work for another. So, don't be afraid to adapt these tips to suit your dog's individual needs and personality.